All right. We're gonna try something here. We have our first fan of the show. He posted a video about us. He actually sent it in. We're gonna post it here. We're gonna show you right now. His name is Dial for Mike, and he's from Parts Unknown. Sent a video making fun of our videos. An imitation is the best form of flattery, is the expression, right? Is that it? So we're gonna call him. I don't know if he's ready for it, but let's just try it. Let's throw it to the wall, see what sticks. This would be awkward if he doesn't answer.
To the mic, too, so.
Hello?
Is this Dial for Mike from Parts Unknown? This is All That for This. You're with Rob Mosca.
All that for that. Well, yeah, I knew this call was coming today. First off, great job on the show, guys.
Thanks a lot. It's
it absolutely sucks. Seriously. I don't know what's worse right now. You see some of these rioters and everything going on in the streets of New York, and I hope you guys are safe. But I gotta say, to be quite honest with you, I don't know what's worse, the rioters or the fact that you guys post so many videos praying to God, because there is a God. Okay, now I know neither of you have a moral compass, and Mark, it's nice to meet you. The pleasure's all yours. Now, I'll say this right now, okay? You're praying to God that you get views. Well, now is your chance to get views. Now that you made this phone call, you have an opportunity now to get views, to get people talking. Let's start off with a story that Rob there, your esteemed host of this ridiculous fake podcast that you have going.
We appreciate that, Mike.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah, okay. Basically, here's the deal, okay? Over 10 years ago, Rob, believe it or not, was trying to get into the film industry. Anytime this guy has ever tried to get into the film industry, if you've ever seen some of the short films with that other miscreant, Eric.
Shout out to Eric Grisanti. Eric, what do you think of that? Okay.
Okay. Well, anyhow, so basically, here's the deal. Here's the deal, okay? So Rob heard something on Z100. It was an advertisement for a talent agency, I think it was. It wasn't a school. It was more about an agency. And I believe it was John Robert Powers. Big-time scam. Rob was easily impressed by everybody and everything.
Back then I was.
Even back then, yeah, even back then, just like you are now. Now, so basically, here's the deal, okay? We went to Pelham Bay Park, okay, and we're playing catch, I believe, maybe football, baseball, what have you.
I think we were throwing a baseball around, Michael.
All right. So basically, Rob likes to project his feelings and what he wants for himself onto me and onto other lost souls like Eric, and I'm assuming like you, Mark. And basically, what happened is,
well, if you're a man of God, if you were a man of God, Mike, you would know that Mark was lost and now he's found. But go ahead, continue.
Well, yeah, that okay. No comment to that. But anyhow, so. Basically, he talked me into it. Long story short, we took the express bus down to the city. We went to John Robert Powers, and in John Robert Powers in the building, there was a lot of young kids, like Rob had mentioned on the show the other day, and there was a lot of young kids there and stuff like that. But one in particular, there was this young girl that came with her mom, and she had a portfolio that had professional photos, and basically. She told us, she said, oh, wait, once she found out that we would have to pay them if we were selected, she knew it was a scam.
But Mike, yes or no? Did you have a portfolio also known as your MySpace page? Yes or no?
No, I did not have a portfolio with my MySpace page. But if I did, and if we can look back at the records, I'm sure my page got more views than all your videos that you made in the last.
Was I in your top 8, yes or no, Mike?
I guess it depends what month it is.
I got you. Well, I got you on the phone here because, all right, we get it. You got sour grapes over the fact that I thought Eric came with me to John Robert Powers.
Here's the problem. May I just say something since you called me? Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah, but I mean, all you've been talking is Mike. That's all you've been doing here.
Am I going to be allowed to speak, or are you going to try to?
Yeah, let's both talk at the same time, Mike. Yeah. That's good radio. Go ahead.
Great radio. Great. Now here's the deal, okay, Rob. Okay, and if I can only imagine you right now, you have your ridiculous shirt half buttoned, and you're showing off your disgraceful follicles on your chest. They look dirty and disgusting. Can you please,
Mike? You're as bald as a baby. You haven't had one piece of bodily hair. Go ahead.
Can I talk? So here's the deal, okay? Now, I don't care if you would have told the story wrong, if you would have said you went down there with Santa Claus or Ronald McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I couldn't care less. But you had to mention that name of that ridiculous kid. You actually found somebody who is literally the size of a toothpick, just like you. He's probably 80 pounds soaking wet.
Come on, the kid's been eating since quarantine, Mike. Be nice.
He's absolutely disgusting. He's failed at everything he's tried to do. I can't even believe.
Wait a minute, Eric. Wait, hold on a second, Eric. Eric, what do you think of that?
Don't take it hard, Eric.
Shit. Go ahead. We're listening. We're live.
Eric Cressanti. I said it. I'm not happy I said it. I don't want to advertise. I've seen some of his films. Now, if anybody's watching this, which they're probably never going to, but if anybody ever does, if more than 2 people watch this, I want you guys to understand one thing about Eric. If you see all the looting going on and all the disgraceful rioting, and I'm not talking about the peaceful protest, I'm talking about the rioting. If you see all of that going on within New York and around the country, Eric is exactly that. He probably belongs to Antifa. He has no respect for this country. He has no respect.
That's not right, boy.
Yeah. So anyhow, I'll say this. You guys called me up. You guys, let me tell you something. I saw your videos, okay?
Yeah.
And it made me think at the time we go to John Robert Powers. Rob, you scammed your own father out of, I believe, it was $1,500. They want me, man. They want me, man. No, Rob. All they wanted was the money, and you were dumb enough to do it. Why don't you tell the story how it really goes?
You know, Mike. While I got you on the phone, Mike. Actually,
you can ask me anything.
there's a couple of things I want to say, true or false, and you can confirm or deny the next couple of statements. I know Mike. From parts unknown. If you were a real man, Mike, you'd let us say where you're located, but that's fine. From parts unknown, dial for Mike. We appreciate the support and the likes.
It's dial M for Mike, not dial for Mike.
All right.
And just like you messed up Luis Castillo's name and called him Castillo, you're an idiot. You messed everything you say up. That's why they should not have the camera on you. And did you literally question, you and that other new buffoon that you're hanging around, this guy Mark? You guys actually question the validity of if the coronavirus was real or not. Rob, no offense, and I'm going to get pretty serious with you here.
Okay.
You were actually affected by the coronavirus. Somebody that's very close to you that meant a lot to you was affected. And you're ignorant enough to go on YouTube and post a video for 3 people to watch, and you actually question the validity of it. You're
Mike,
a joke. You guys are a joke.
Mike, 2 things. Number 1 is, once again, we appreciate the support.
No worries.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Secondly, I have 2 statements that I want to say, and you can confirm or deny both, okay? Number 1, speaking of MySpace, did you in the 8th grade meet girls off MySpace that we were the first to get catfished? We almost got jumped at New Rock City. Yes or no? Go.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Thank you. Also, same.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
Same.
Okay. You're with De Blasio. I see what's happening here. De Blasio.
Same New Rock City. Yes or no? Did you get mono like Sam Darnold? Yes or no?
Am I allowed to answer the question in full? You just want one word, and you can spin it however you want.
Listen, I'm not the media, Mike.
Yeah, pal. And you were standing there watching me do it like the kind of person you are. Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Lastly, Mike, and we're gonna get you on the show again. Obviously, we're hoping you get the views up. If people comment and support you, we'll get you on again. If the people, think.
Well, it can't get any worse than making 85 videos and getting a combined 10 views. It can't get any worse than that. So go ahead.
Survivor Series 2011,
Yes,
Madison
I know
Square
that.
Garden,
Yeah,
November. Me and Eric, your arch nemesis, Grisanti, were at the Garden.
Right.
Yes or no? Did you
We
going
make
in
counts, yeah.
the same direction? Did you?
May I say? Well, I'll answer your question. Go ahead, ask it. Go ahead. Mhm.
Did you leave me and Eric at the Garden when you had a ride home for us to take the subway in the middle of the night on a
Eric-
Sunday night?
If Eric knows anything about wrestling, which he doesn't, and he knows nothing about politics, and he obviously knows nothing about film, if Eric will admit this one thing, and he knows deep down this next statement is 100% accurate, Mike didn't screw Eric. Eric screwed Eric. I have no blame on me whatsoever. Eric screwed Eric. He's a pompous, ignorant little man. He has no respect for police, no respect for this country, and quite frankly, he has no respect for Burt Young. He couldn't even get that man on camera. He had to pay for his voice. Then you took a still photo with this senile man, okay, and he looked like he was constipated. You're all a joke. Okay?
Mike, I just want to thank you again for your support. You're
welcome, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night and stay safe.
Before we go, me and Mike
Go ahead,
had class
go for it.
together in the 6th grade. We both transferred to the same school. Our last
We
name
did.
both begins with M. He's M-O, I'm M-O. He's M-O-R, I'm
Yeah.
M-O-S. That's why we became
What's
friends.
your point?
20-something years later, thanks for calling in. And just make sure you hit subscribe, Mike, and tell your friends, all right?
Enjoy the night, guys. Stay safe. All right.
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Goodbye. Eric, drop dead.
All right.
What do you think about that? He went hard on you, Eric. Yeah, now I get that.
Warranted. Mike wanted to be the voice of Isaac, the son in Deadbeat, and Eric said, no. Not only did he not let me play in the film, I auditioned, but he wouldn't let our buddy Mike play Isaac. So Mike's got a grudge, rightfully so. He's in parts unknown, and we appreciate the call. He was our first call, and hopefully the quality came through good. If he was close, we would have got him live in studio, but obviously he likes to talk, and this isn't his show, so that was good.